make sure everyone's in here. Okay. Good morning. How are you?
Good. Howdy. Good morning.
That cover was sensational, by the way.
Thank you.
So I just want to start with that.
Thank you.
So even though it's not your brilliant song, it's a brilliant rendition of it. So
Thank you.
How did it come about?
We were in California, and we wanted to pay homage to California because we wanted to do this thing called the California Love Tour because we were all over like Cali, and we were just like that's probably like one of the songs that nobody's really covered yet. You know? And we just kind of did it in our own way, I guess.
And something that nobody was probably expecting.
Exactly.
With our style.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, there's certain hip hop elements to some of your songs. I mean, it's definitely the influence. You can hear it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, for sure.
So, talk to me about Reverse, because it's pretty much ridiculous, the success you've had with it, and rightfully so. It's really awesome.
Thank you.
I like to listen to the first verse, and play it in chronological order. Kind of like take all the sequences from Pulp Fiction and put them together.
Right.
I do that with your song. No, what the fuck am I talking about? By the way, I noticed that you didn't curse for your version of it.
Oh, you mean the FU part?
Yeah.
No, we have a radio version.
It's because you're in the classroom.
Yeah, there might be a kid listening some down the hall or something.
Well, I just dropped 2 F-bombs, so we're good.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, he's
letting him rip. I'm letting him rip. This is detention, guys.
You
don't get out till 4 today.
Very familiar for all of us.
Reverse was a true story. It was written. It's actually written backwards. The verses. It's also. People might not realize this or not, but it's actually the story is reversed too. It was actually I was the one that was cheated on, so the whole thing is in reverse, you know. Mm-hmm. So when I'm talking about her, what I'm doing, it's about her. So the whole thing is actually in reverse.
Interesting. Speaking about reverse and segues, you started out in LA, correct?
I did, yeah.
And then you left for a while.
Yeah, I was a week into leaving LA when I met these guys. I left. I actually left to stop doing music, and now I'm doing more music than I ever thought I would ever do. It's crazy. I literally ran into these guys the week I left LA, and ever since then it's just been crazy.
Do you know the legend of how we came to be?
I want to hear it, but I want to hear it only interpreted through your guitar.
Your dance.
Basically.
Wow. That is crazy.
I couldn't have said it better.
No, but he was out visiting some family, and I don't know, and we were just at this bar, and he comes walking in, we're having some beers, playing guitar in the back, and he just comes over and starts humming along with what we're playing. Then we go back to his studio, Spider Studio.
What did it sound like? What were you playing?
It's just like... And he just comes up and starts humming along, and then we go back to his studio right down the street, and I think we made it in 4, maybe 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. And that ended up being Reverse, which was crazy.
And that's when
we met writing Reverse.
I mean, but you don't know when you have a hit or not. I mean, especially you're probably down on the music industry at this point, right? Because you're about to leave.
I was just happy to be making something real and honest, and that's why the first line I say "fuck you." You know what I mean? Because it's like,
please, we're in a classroom, dude. I've changed my mind.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's one of the reasons.
Now I have to edit and bleep this shit. I mean,
that's one of the reasons. The first song I write after leaving my situation, the first line I drop an F-bomb. After suffering in pop world for so long. Yeah. It felt good to get an FU off my chest.
I bet.
It's like you're saying it to the industry.
Seriously.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lord should throw out like an F-bomb in one of her songs.
Everyone's
drinking the Lord Kool-Aid lately, so let her curse.
Me and him, we were like looking for a singer, not that night,
right?
But just overall, we're like, man, we're never gonna find a singer. Like, drink our sorrows away, until we meet Jordy, and then just
it was all of you guys.
It was
us
three.
Okay.
The original 3 members. It's just us. We pretty much wrote most of the album together with another dude that is gone now. He moved away. And in the middle of the process, we were like, man, we need female energy on this music, and we need something like. So we held an open audition for girls, and she was the first person that walked in, and I didn't even have to hear her sing. I was like, what did I say to you? Do you remember?
He just like, I think there was a mixture of being able to like talk to, a mixture of like being able to see me in the booth, but also we're in his studio, which has, you know, really nice guest room and everything, so we're able to talk and vibe out. So really early on, Jordy was just like, "This is it, you're the one."
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much like the first like 10 minutes.
Clicked,
Wow.
I was just like, "You're the one." Cancel all the other girls.
All the other 20 girls were outside.
You're like, sorry, we're booked.
Like,
Security.
The irony of that is, I had wanted to work on him on my own personal project. I had no idea what was brewing here, so it's like, you know, it's weird how fate.
Yeah.
Ben owns one of the biggest studios, probably the biggest studio in Ohio. It's called Spider Studios.
Mhm.
And you know, Ben is you know, Ben's like the mastermind of all this stuff. Like he's the producer. You know, people don't really realize that. They see him, he's our drummer, but he's also the producer of this record, and he facilitated this whole thing. You know, so I want him to get his due too, man. People need to know Spider Studios, Ben Schigel, baby.
I need an agent.
Well, I'll tell you guys,
I'll take 10%.
the album just came out, right? So
Yeah, it did.
almost a month ago, right?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? July just flies by. It seems
Yeah,
like
it's
so
really
long
quick.
ago that we were in June. But I must say, like, this is not like a one-hit wonder for you guys, because I've listened to the whole album straight through, and even right off the bat with Cornbread, like, just kind of jumping at you. So
Yeah.
kudos to you.
Thank you.
You have one asshole behind the camera who at least likes it.
Oh, what a great asshole it is. You know?
Well, I've been told I have a nice asshole. But, I don't know.
Jesus.
We'll see.
You are
We'll-
getting detention.
We will see. We will see what happens with the editing process for this one.
Yeah.
So kudos on that, and I'm
Thank
sure it's
you.
like really awesome to actually be out now and performing it live. So
Right.
you can
Oh,
be
we
out,
found. Oh, but one more thing. We found
Yeah.
Justin in a truck stop
is that true?
in Indiana. Yeah, he was in a truck stop. We found him in a. We needed a bass player. We were actually using tracks without. We were using like computer bass
Yeah.
with like the laptop
Yeah.
until we met him. Now he's our human laptop.
Hitching rides with a bass on my back.
Nice.
I needed some toilet paper and he was next to me.
Yeah, right. He moved his leg
Yeah,
into
right.
the stall a couple of times.
Tapper. He gave me a little tapper.
Would you be like, "Do you play bass?" And
I was like, dude,
If you play bass, we can proceed.
I was like, dude, it's 20 degrees out and you're wearing sandals.
Get those dragging 30 feet away from me, man. Truck's not bad enough.
That's actually not true. He's been my friend for about 10 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
damn it. That other story is so much better. Make up a story about how you got your band name.
Oh, no, it's not. We're not making up anything. No, the band name came about by a dream I had. I had a dream about the word wonderful, and we started discussing it, and then we were wrestling with the word wonderful, and then wonderful for some reason. Wonderful. We thought we'd be like cool with that one, and that one didn't stick at all. And then I think one of us just said, you know, some kind of wonderful, and we're like, does anybody have that name? You know, because it's such a great name, you know, and it's actually like these days, you know, you look at like the hashtag is some kind of wonderful, and like it's always like a beautiful picture or like someone like loving their baby or something like beautiful, you know. So like we listen to music, we're like it's rough around the edges, but at its core, it's got a lot of beauty. So.
Did you got the Twitter name or no?
Yeah.
Some kind of wonder. That's some kind of wonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full. We're gonna have to pay for the
The
full.
band is for the full name. You get full
You got
names.
the name pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Even though you're still trying to change, he tries to change it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to change the band name. We were gonna be Shotgun Symphony for a little while.
Yeah.
We were gonna be Jesus Knuckles. That was gonna be.
Yeah, for like a month after we submit the record to the label, he's still like calling us like, "Hey guys, we should call it the band name this." Like, dude, like the process has begun. It's settled, man.
One night I call everybody. I'm like, "Yo, we're gonna call the band Semicolon."
And we're like, "Yo, no, we're not."
We're like, we're signed already. Our single's on the
I
radio.
know.
So kind of like,
Yeah, really, seriously.
Like breaking news, this just in.
Yo,
Just-
contact everybody. We're Semicolon.
Have him do the album titles from here on out, so
Yeah,
that there's like something fulfilled, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys are hitting the road, right? With
We're currently on the road.
Politics.
Yeah.
well, I know you're on the road now, but you're gonna be
Yeah.
Really
pretty
Bad
much
Sons.
forever for this, I would assume.
Yeah, Bad Sons, New Politics from like mid-October to the end of November, all over the country. So should be a good tour.
Sweet. Well, you guys are welcome in my classroom anytime.
Perfect, man.
awesome.
Awesome. We'll bring you an apple next time.
I just don't
hope
like
so.
when my teachers swear at me so much.
And then encourage me. And then encourage me to swear.
fired those nowadays.
I specialize in mixed messages. So. All right, guys, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sure.